Hello from the West Texas VA Healthcare System. My name's Marcia. Welcome to Healthy Cooking with Marcia. And today, November was World Diabetes Month. And so we've been thinking about diabetes and diabetes-friendly holiday recipes. So we've got the holidays upon us. What is a great dessert that you can use if you have diabetes that doesn't have sugar and yet tastes like a regular dessert? A lot of magazines will call this a slab pie. It's made in a sheet pan, so it's not like your normal pie. It's cut into 16ths. And remember, those portion sizes are really important when you're eating healthy for diabetes. You want to make sure that you don't have a double portion, because if you have a double portion, you got to do the double math there. So what we've got today is our crust. We've already baked it. It is the whole wheat, white flour, and margarine mixed together. I think you need to go a little broad on the flour, a little broad on the margarine. It's very important that margarine is melted. I've got to work fast because this actually will crumble in the pan if I'm not careful. So my next step here is I have mixed together some of the yellow measure sweetener. The yellow, everybody kind of knows the colors. There's multiple colors. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I'm going to spread this warmed cream cheese cookable sugar substitute mixture into my pan. Okay, so you can see what I did here. I spread the cream cheese and sugar substitute on top of this. That was a cup of this sugar substitute, a block, and I use low-fat cream cheese in my bowl, whipped it up really nice and fluffy, spread it across my crust. So my next step, I'm gonna thin down my sugar-free pudding. Sugar-free pudding gets pretty thick pretty quick. So I've brought a little extra milk, and I'm gonna just kind of get that thin enough to spread. All right, now that I've got that pudding nice and mixed up, I'm gonna slap it on here. Because I've already got that layer of cream cheese and sugar substitute, I shouldn't have to be quite as careful, and sure enough, it's spreading out pretty good. And I'm just gonna be spreading that on here in a nice layer, and I'm gonna use all of this. This is 2 packages, little 1.5 ounce packages of sugar-free chocolate pudding. All right, you can see I've got that chocolate pudding spread nicely on the top. So the last thing I've got is some whipped topping. Now I'm using a generic whipped topping. One thing I noticed when I went shopping, and I've been to several stores now, a lot of the generic brands are actually a little bit lower in carbohydrate than a lot of the name brands. All right, now you can see the finished product. That turned out real pretty. Another thing that would be really nice is to put some toppings on here. You could put some fresh berries or fresh raspberries, fresh strawberries, some blueberries. You could make this your red, white, and blue cake in the summer. You could put sugar-free chocolate chips, pecans. We've got an option of putting pecans in the crust. That would be really nice. Pecans are super expensive, so we don't always cook with pecans. I want to say welcome, thank you so much for joining us today. We really enjoyed having you. Happy holidays to you. Remember, your West Texas VA registered dietitians are here. We teach all kinds of classes. We teach cooking classes every month. We teach move, weight management classes. We do a lot of individual education and collaboration on healthy diets. We're here for you. Please reach out and contact us. And if you have any questions on this recipe, if you'd like to discuss any of the ingredients a little bit more, we can do that one-on-one. We're just a phone call away. Thank you so much, everyone. It was great to visit with you guys today, and happy holidays. Thanks.